Algebra 1, Sensei Learning System, Lesson 32. We'll be solving linear systems by using the elimination method, or sometimes called the addition method. To use this method, you have to have additive inverses on one of your variables. And here, we have a positive 3x and a negative 3x. These are additive inverses. So since we have additive inverses in this problem, we can begin. We're going to add the two equations together, and the additive inverses will cancel. The 2y and the y will add up to a 3y, and the positive 8 and 5 will add to a 3. Dividing by 3 will give us that y equals 1. Now that y has been solved, we can go back and use one of the equations for substitution. I'm going to take the 3x plus 2y equals 8. So 3x plus 2y equals 8. I'm going to turn the y into a 1, so this becomes 3x plus 2 times 1 equals 8. And 2 times 1 is 2. Subtracting 2 from both sides gives me 3x equals 6. Dividing both sides by 3, we will get x equals 2. So we have that x is 2 and y is 1. Okay, here we have additive inverses on the variable y, 3y and negative 3y. So we're going to add the two equations together. So the 2x's and 3x's are going to add together and become 5x. The y's cancel. The negative 10 and the 15 get together and become a 5. Next we divide both sides by 5, and x is equal to 1. Now we'll choose one of the equations. Let's say the 2x plus 3y equals negative 10, and substitute x for 1. So this becomes 2 times 1 plus 3y equals negative 10. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 3y will equal negative 10. Then we'll subtract 2 from both sides. This would give us 3y, and these will combine to become a negative 12. Dividing both sides by 3, we have that y equals negative 4. This tells us that x is 1 and y is negative 4. Okay, again, looking for inverses, and here I additive inverses, a positive 1y and a negative 1y. Now we can add the two equations together. So 3x's and x gives us 4x's. The y's cancel, and the negative 11 and negative 1 become a negative 12 when combined. Dividing both sides by 4, we get x equals negative 3. Now we're going to go for substitution. So I'm going to take the 3x plus y equals negative 11. I'm going to replace the x with a negative 3. This will give me a negative 9 plus y equals negative 11. Then I will add 9 to both sides. This will give me y equals negative 2 when you put the negative 11 and the positive 9 together. So x is negative 3 and y is negative 2. On number 4, we do have additive inverses on the x's, a positive 2x and a negative 2x. So we'll go ahead and start combining. So these two cancel out because they're additive inverses, and 4y and 1y gives us 5y. The 2 and the 13 combine to become a 15. Then we divide both sides by 5. We end up with y equals 3. Now we'll take one of our equations. Let's say 2x plus 4y equals 2. And we'll make a substitution of y as a 3. So this becomes 2x plus 4 times 3 equals 2. So 2x plus 12 equals 2. And now I'm going to subtract 12 from both sides. This gives me 2x equals negative 10 when you combine the positive 2 and the negative 12. Now we'll divide both sides by 2. We will get x equals negative 5. So, once again, x is negative 5 and y is 3. Okay, once again, looking for additive inverses, and we have it. 1x and a negative 1x here. So additive inverses on the x's. So we'll combine those and they'll cancel. Now we have a negative 3y and a negative 3y, which gives us negative 6y. And a 19 and 11, they combine to become a 30. Now dividing by negative 6 on both sides, we'll get y equals negative 5. Now we're going to reintroduce the x minus 3y equals 19, and we're going to substitute y for negative 5, so this becomes x minus 3 parentheses negative 5 equals 19. A negative 3 times a negative 5 is a positive 15, so x plus 15 will equal 19. Now subtracting 15 from both sides, I end up with x equals 4. So we have a 4 here and a negative 5. Okay, let's go to number 6. Number 6, we have additive inverses on the y, so negative 5y and positive 5y, additive inverses. So we'll go ahead and add both equations together. So we get 4x, the y's cancel, and when we put these together, we're going to get, let's see, I think it's going to be 12. Am I getting it right? Let's see. I think so. Yeah, I think it's going to be 12. Okay, and divide by 4. And we'll get x equals 3. 12 divided by 4 will be 3. Now we have x is 3. We're going to reintroduce this top equation, 2x minus 5y equals negative 9. And we're going to substitute 3 in for x. So 2 times 3, take away 5y equals negative 9. The 2 times 3 will give us 6 minus 5y equals negative 9. And I'm going to subtract 6 from both sides. This will give me negative 5y equals negative 15. And we add the negative 9 and negative 6 together. Now we'll divide by negative 5 on both sides. And this will give me y equals positive 3. Negative 15 divided by negative 5 is positive 3. So we have that x is 3 and y is 3.